Hello guys, hopefully everything's fine on your side. Today we are going to discuss the DAO, Decentralized Autonomous Organization. We will talk about the history, definition, what is going on today, most popular DAOs, and finally why DAO is one of the biggest technological advancements in recent years, which everybody, you and me, can use to become venture capitalists like many of the rich people. So, without further ado, let's begin. So, the first DAO, called the DAO, been set up on the Ethereum blockchain in 2016. The hack has happened and DAO members lost millions of dollars. That is why the decision has been made about the ETH fork, and today we have Ethereum and Ethereum Classic. Why? Well, the Ethereum returned funds to DAO members, and original ETH Classic just has a visible hack footprint on the blockchain. That's the history. Now you know why the fork was needed and why we have Ethereum and Ethereum Classic. So what is DAO? A decentralized autonomous organization is based on smart contract. When certain criteria are met, the smart contracts automatically execute the decisions. All the terms, conditions, rules and transactions are encoded on the blockchain. So, in opposition to the standard corporations, there is no need of a central leadership. In other words, we are avoiding single point of failure. DAO are owned and managed by the community, by its members. This type of structure reduces the cost and theoretically is giving power to the community. So the funds and how to manage them are voted by the community. Usually the votes are based on token numbers members are holding. Token issuance is one of the why DAO are financed, giving the buyers the right to vote. But before that happens, developer or groups of developers have to create that smart contract. Usually it is open source, and once everything is working fine, the community is deciding about the future of the organization. Based on those informations, we can clearly see that the main difference between DAO and the traditional organization where a lot of trust and belief are needed. With DAO, we have to believe in a smart contract only. That is why a lot of tests are needed before implementation, and as mentioned before, DAO is much more cost effective. The only thing in common is they are DAOs treated as security based on US SEC announcement made on 25th of July 2017, which states tokens offered and sold via virtual organizations known as the DAO were securities and therefore subject to the federal securities law. The report confirms that issuers of the distributed ledger or blockchain technology based on securities must register offers and sales of such securities unless a valid exemption applies. So those participating in unregistered offerings also may be liable for violations of the securities law. So they have to follow the same regulations as the companies preparing US IPOs and the initial public offerings. So trying to make it a lot easier to understand, let's imagine the DAO as, for example, a venture capital fund, where even small investors are allowed to invest in companies at the very early stage, sharing the risk as well as profits that may happen in the future. So, till now, only wealthy investors have had such a great opportunity. So we were discussing positive aspects of DAOs, but there are also negatives one we have to be aware of before putting our hard-earned money into work. Well, one of the important things is that DAOs are based on the very new technology, which always may create the skepticism, especially like with the Ethereum DAO mentioned. Some bad things like hacks can happen. It may raise concerns when it comes to structure, legal side and security. From the stricter perspective, based on MIT Technology Review, it could be, for some of the investors, wrong idea when it comes to trust. Trust messes with the crucial financial decisions. From the legal perspective is a way of how autonomous organizations are distributed. They can enrich multiple areas / jurisdictions, countries, and there is no legal framework and identical for each place. So, there might be some conflicts between different jurisdictions. And finally, security, but that is what we have already covered with the Ethereum DAO hack. So that's the things we have to check while doing our own research. We have pros and cons, so let's look around and discuss the most popular DAOs around. We are going to use a CoinMarketCap website for this, and as you can see, it looks like most of them are DeFi, the decentralized finance. So we have Uni, which is the biggest one when it comes to the market capitalization. And what's important is tradable on Litefinance platform as well. So still, if you haven't checked it, link is in the description. But we go further with the topic. So now, what is Uni? Uniswap. The easiest explanation and the simplest is that it is decentralized exchange, the DEX. You can swap tokens, you can earn by providing liquidity, and the total volume based on the information on the website crosses $1.3 trillion with more than 132 million trades. Besides that, Uniswap is integrating and have growing network of DeFi apps. As of now, it is more than 300 integrations done already. We can see very well-known names integrated like MetaMask, which is of course the crypto wallet, the Graph, which is a crypto tool protocol for network queries and open APIs. We have Dune Analytics, which is free crypto analytics for the community. We have Compound, which is autonomous interest rate protocol, and those are a couple just to mention a few. The whole list of the Uni ecosystem is of course available on their website uniswap.org/ecosystem. Okay, a bit of technical analysis now. Uni currently trading around $6.5 and based on daily chart we have three important supports. First around $6, the lower one sitting around $5/4.9 and the last one close to $3.70. When it comes to three important resistance, we have $7.25, the next one close to $8.25 and third one just below $9.70. Next one and very well known name is Aave, with a current market cap above $1.1 billion. Aave is a liquidity protocol where you can earn interest, borrow assets and build applications. Originally, Aave was deployed on the Ethereum network in 2020. Just a little bit more than 2 years, it is also available via Avalanche Network, Optimism, Polygon and Arbitrum. So from the security perspective, it is worth to mention that Aave protocol has been audited and secured also. It is totally open source, meaning that, for example, you can act directly with a smart contract. The open source also allowing to build third-party service or applications which would interact with the protocol. Okay, what about technical analysis here? So let's check it. Currently, consolidation between 50 to 55 and 95 to 100. The support around 50 looks crucial for now. If buyers are going to be able to make daily close well above resistance, we may start a rally towards 150/155. Okay guys, so that's it for today. Hopefully we have better knowledge about what DAOs are and about the popular protocols, but as usual, please do your own homework and research, of course. Okay, that will be all from my side. If you like this content, then do me a favor and leave a like under this video and of course subscribe if you haven't already. And check of course our other productions that are displayed for you on the screen right now. So, thank you for watching and goodbye till next time.